Boys, boys, and girls. Okay, it's after midnight. So this is a part of any build. This is why it's 6B, where you work the whole day on this thing and it looks like you did nothing from the last time I spoke to you. However, let this be clear. The most diarrhea-inducing part of this build always is the putting together of the body. I can't even begin to tell you how nervous I get every time I do that. So what you see here now, this bit and that bit and this bit is all one now. And then when you've done that, you've got to like fill in little bits here and there and sand it down just to fill up the gaps. This one came out very, very nicely. Why I say it's a nerve-wracking experience, you got to drill little holes. Okay, my printers now print them in here. What you can see here. Little pilot holes there, you see? And then there's little pilot holes there, where you now put a piece of rod in, glue it in there, and then press the whole lot together so that it lines up. But you got to be careful because sometimes on the printer they're not evenly deep. Sounds like a blue movie. Evenly deep, starring Ching Chong Cha. Anyway, so you got to drill and it's right at the edges. It's nerve-wracking. You get a whole lot older while doing that. Okay, so what I did was that part I finished the connectors at the bottom here. Also, like I said to you before, those little connectors and stuff, you see there they are. See how nicely they look painted? The mylar, you see how nicely that looks? Nice and even and smooth. That's what you want. All right. And then, as a surprise, they actually moved. Fiona quickly designed the thing, and we got it back yesterday, and I fitted the compressor. Now, look there. Let's see if we give it some light. It's not focusing. Focus. There we go. You can see the compressor there. So this whole thing now is extremely detailed. I think with the light in there, it's going to look brutal. All right, so normally when you do the body, there will be a little bit of a discrepancy in alignment, for a better word. So you see there, that little gap there. Now I've got some, previously I never did it. I wangled it and tighten it down with the screws and wara, but I don't want to force it on this one. Look, it doesn't really make a difference, but I want this one to be perfect. So there's going to be a catwalk that comes up top here that will fill up that gap there. And all right. I also started with the interior walk with me, so you can see what this looks like. They've had their first coat of paint. This is the handbrake here. There's that corner cupboard. There's the back cupboards. And there's the center console. The fire extinguishers, they're all there. They're ready. All that needs to happen is the two chairs. Needs to be built. I'll do those tomorrow and paint them. The driver is here. Also 3D printed, by the way. He is waiting here on one of the wagons. Here's the driver. He is ready to go in. Okay, so that's how far we are, guys. So this is a very short video. You will see that I drilled the hole there for the front coupler light, and I did one at the back, so I'm going to do it. It went through, no problem, straight. So I think that will be cool. I also sanded these bastards down and put a coat on them. So tomorrow they'll be painted yellow. And then I will do the dreaded masking of the stripes on it. Right. Now, then it's the second job that I hate doing. It's the lights, marker lights, headlights, rear lights, cab lights, lights at the back there, lights in the front here. Oh, it's going to be a wiring harness nightmare. But I think it will be, I've got a plan. I've got another plan of how I'm going to do this. Yes, like it is with any model you build, there's always stuff that you hate doing. All right, and stuff that you forget to do. Like I sanded this whole body, but I never did the fan bit, which sits up top here. And now it's inside. But wait, I've got another one. Oh, well, it sits there. And I got to sand that and put its cover on. The cover is also here somewhere. Here's the cover for it, nicely printed. So that I'll start doing tomorrow as well. Okay, boys, so that's that. This is part 6B. Now you know how fast you go from here on. I mean, once the interior is done, and I start with the body, then it's Venpol too. I reckon by next week, next week Sunday, we'll give you a video of this thing running. It should be done then. Okay. Just check how nice all the detail is there underneath. All the pipes and stuff. How cool they look. Man, this is a beautiful train. Alright, okay, so obviously I've got to take the side frames off again to solder a bloody wire there for the wheel pickups. And then I'll paint those quickly. Let's give them a coat of paint. But check this thing from the side, eh? Such a monster. Look at that. It's a beautiful train. I think, let's bring it closer. Why? Because we can. Look at that. There's a certain shape of a 34 GM that's just man-like. This thing is all testosterone. It's just in your face squareness and bulkiness and chubbiness and just lekker, man, lekker. All right, boys, so we will speak again tomorrow, the day after. I'll show you how I do the smoke boxes, and then I'll show you how I do the interior. The interior is tomorrow's job. Once that's up, I'm going to decal it. That's also very interesting. So keep an eye out for part 7. Part 7 will probably be the interior and some nitty-gritty. Okay, cool. Till later. Goed, tot ziens.